We almost didn't get to read this poem. Today's sonnet is The Windhover by Gerard Manley Hopkins, and though he wrote it in 1877, it wasn't published until 1918, 30 years after his death. Hopkins was passionate in his faith and a bit of a tortured artist. He even burned his early poems when he decided to become a priest because he thought they were a worldly distraction. But later on, he decided to use poetry to practice his faith and to celebrate the beauty of the natural world. And he did it in his own unique way, writing in a meter that he called sprung rhythm. The gist of sprung rhythm is that you only count the stressed syllables, but it makes the most sense if you hear it, so let's listen. Here's The Windhover by Gerard Manley Hopkins. I caught this morning morning's minion king, dim of daylight's dauphin, dapple drawn falcon in his riding, of the rolling level underneath him steady air and striding, high there, how he rung upon the rein of a wimpling wing, in his ecstasy, then off forth on swing, as a skate's heel sweeps smooth on a bow bend, the hurl and gliding, rebuffed the big wind, my heart in hiding, stirred for a bird, the achieve of, the mastery of the thing. Brute beauty and valor and act, O air, pride, plume, here buckle, and the fire that breaks from thee then a billion times told lovelier, more dangerous, O my chevalier. No wonder of it, sheer plod makes plough down Sicilian, shine, and blue bleak embers, ah, my dear, fall, gall themselves, and gash gold vermilion. So, what did all that mean? Well, this poem is about a bird, specifically a falcon, also known as a windhover, and Hopkins dedicated it in a subtitle to Christ our Lord. The octave, so the first 8 lines of the sonnet, describes this moment of seeing the falcon, watching it soar, with the rolling rhythm of the words almost mimicking the bird's flight. In the sestet, the last 6 lines, Hopkins pulls back to reflect on how human artifice, airs and pride and plumes just collapses in comparison to the beauty and strength of this creature, which Hopkins sees as a symbol of the glory of God. Then he reflects further that this kind of glory maybe isn't surprising because it's everywhere. Simple active labor, like plowing a field, makes the plow's blade shine as it moves. Even ashes show beautiful sparks when they break apart. I think this theme of an inner beauty that just can't help but burst out resonates with Hopkins' life story. And if you've made it this far, I hope you'll give it a second listen, because